Hello and welcome back to the South Dakota Dynasty. The Coyotes are on the road in Lubbock today as they'll be taking on the ranked Texas Tech Raiders. The Coyotes so far in this series are still winless against ranked teams and Power 5 teams. They'll look to change that today. They're currently 1-0 after they beat Old Dominion 34-27, a game in which we scored in every quarter and actually outgained them by 145 yards, but only won by 7. And hopefully we can continue that strong play today. Our offense will open the field. Jared Miller is back at quarterback after he had to leave in the fourth quarter. He was replaced by Jalen Tate, but Jared Miller went 16 for 21 for 275 and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Page had a career high in attempts and rushing yards last week. We really relied on him, especially when Jared Miller went out. Deontay Knox doesn't have enough for the first down. He had a great game in week 1, 5 catches for 76 yards and a score. Now the Texas Tech's offense is on the field. They have a ton of skill position talent, but Maverick McIver is making his first career start. He'll keep it on the read option, breaks Jackson Harvey's tackle. Justice O'Connor can't bring him down, and Eric Sikowski finally tracks him down after a gain of 16. Texas Tech has a ton of talent at the skill position, and Roderick Thompson gets the carry. He's run for over 1,300 yards the last 2 years. At wide receiver, they have Keyshawn Carter, who may be the fastest player in college football. 3rd down and 5, pressure gets there, and Ross Bukowski knocks it away, so a good stop by our defense after allowing some big gains. They will attempt a field goal, though. It's about a 52 or 53 yarder, and it is good. That would have been good from 60 as the kicker absolutely drills that one. And we have a studio update. South Dakota State loses their first game of the season by 2 to BYU. Now our offense is back on the field, down 3-0. Here's Dontavius Knight, and nowhere to go. He'll lose 2 yards. He had a long 67-yard touchdown last week and made a big impact in that way. So 2nd down and 12, throw underneath. There's Jacoby Patton with the reception. Jacoby Patton, in his first career game starting, had 3 catches for 24 yards. Now in the pistol, Page is the back, and great penetration. No one blocks him, and Tyreek Matthews has the tackle for loss, so will be forced to punt the ball away. Now Texas Tech back on offense. McIver's going to just take off and run with it. Bukowski gets stiff-armed away, and DeMarco Anderson brings him down. I think this will be a very good test for our secondary, which features a number of new starters, as Texas Tech has a ton of talent at receiver, Keyshawn Carter, and then some talented big receivers. 1st down and 10. McIver's going to keep it once more. He's got some room to run and is brought down by Terrence Mitchell, but it's a 19-yard gain. Already at the ball at the 37-yard line. As McIver's going to throw, he goes outside. He's got Alexander. It's a 6-yard reception. Trips to the left as they go 4 wide. McIver's going to throw, goes outside to his left, and it's caught by Miller Royals for a 4-yard reception and a 1st down. They'll go 4 wide once again as they spread the field to run. It's a draw play for Thompson, who's brought down after a big gain inside of the 15-yard line. He has 4 carries for 22 yards so far. Newbie goes in motion and nowhere to go. It is Dion Perkins, the 2nd middle linebacker, with the tackle for loss. Now no down lineman on 3rd down and 10 as we bring 5 linebackers in. And it'll be a throw into the flats. LaDorian McCray brings down Thompson, and it's another stop, and it looks like it'll be another 3 points for Texas Tech, as the kick is good, and the long drive only results in 3 points as our defense is playing good bend but don't break defense so far. Jalen Tate checks in at quarterback and gives it off to Jalen Page, who picks up 3. Now Jared Miller is back in as they're going to go swing pass outside for Jalen Page, and he's got the 1st down, an 8-yard gain, as that counts as a run as it was a backward pass. Now Miller will throw once again, this time a swing pass to Dontavius Knight, and nowhere to go as he'll lose a yard, and it'll be 2nd down and 11. Now 3rd down and 11, we completed 75% of our 3rd downs last week, and it's a throw. Deontay Knox has the reception. It's a 14-yarder. I said last week I expect a big senior year from him, as he is our #1 receiving target at wide receiver. Now Miller will keep it on the read option as he picks up 9 yards in the final play of the first quarter. So it'll be 3rd down and 1. 3 wide receivers with McDonald in the slot, and it's a screen pass for Jacoby Patton, who picks up 10 yards and the first down as our drive will continue. Now Deontay Knox comes in motion as Miller's going to throw backs up, throws downfield, looking for a big play, and it's deflected and knocked away, intended for Phoenix McDonald. This is a secondary with a lot of inexperience outside of the number 1 corner, and there's a blitz and a sack for Texas Tech. It is a loss of 9 for Xavier Benson, and just no one blocks him, as it was a great job of overloading the right side and forces the stop, and will be forced to punt the ball away. This is outside of the field goal range of Alex Hennies, and the punt is away. It's a good one from Trey Tucker, as that'll pin them inside of the 10-yard line. They open this drive at the 7. Maverick McIver throws outside. It's nearly intercepted for Jawan Hooper. He is the junior college transfer who is now our number 1 corner. 3rd down and 10, draw play for Thompson. Nowhere to go. He maybe got a yard, and it's another good drive by our defense. Just need our offense to help them out. Cordell Hicks is the tight end as they give it to Jalen Page, who finds some room to run and picks up 7 yards. He had 28 carries last week, but I expect more of an even distribution as we move throughout this season. Now Jared Miller fights through the contact and picks up 14 yards and the first down. We'll spread the field with 4 wide with Hicks and Soria in the slot. They go to Cordell Hicks, and he's just shy of the first down marker, but does pick up 10 yards. 3 wide with Muhammad Ali Soria in the slot. We'll go play action. Miller throws off his back foot looking for Knox, who is open, but he had to come back to it and was hit hard and lost the football. 3rd down and inches. Here's Jalen Page, and nowhere to go once again. Great penetration by their linebackers, as that time it was Bryce Robinson. Here's Alec Hennies. He's on for the field goal attempt. It is good. He went 2 for 2 last week and is now 3 for 3 on the season. Sweep outside, nowhere to go for Thompson. It's Deron Covington, the true freshman nose tackle. He had a sack last week and makes a big play there. Now they'll set up the screen pass for Thompson, and he gets the first down as he picks up 14, and the Red Raider drive will continue. A bunch set to the right on 2nd down and 10. Throw underneath for Keyshawn Carter as he picks up 4, and it'll be 3rd down and 6. They'll spread the field 4 wide as McIver's going to take off. He's got room to run. He's got the first down and more. Stiff arms Ross Bukowski is brought down by Eric Sikowski, and now they have the ball inside of Coyote territory. 2nd down and 7. Throw into the flats for Alexander. Pressure was getting there. Good job by McIver to get rid of the football. Another 3rd down, this time 3rd down and 2. They're going to go option. McIver keeps it. He's got it. And still going. Brought down by Kelly Sprinkle. It's a 10-yard gain. He already has 87 yards rushing in this first half. I didn't expect this much running from him. Give to Thompson as LaDorian McCray has the tackle, as Thompson is now 10 carries for 22 yards. And that was LaDorian McCray's 8th tackle in this first half. Izu Kanma has the catch for 16 yards, and now it'll be goal to go. And let's see if our defense can come up with another good stand. McIver will roll out to the right and runs right into Sylvia. It's a loss of 6. A great start to this goal-to-go possession for our defense. They'll go trips to the left this time as McIver steps up in the pocket and finds Miller Royals for an 8-yard receiving touchdown. An 8 for 12 start, as that is McIver's first career touchdown pass. A split backfield on 2nd down and 5. Only 40 seconds to work with, and Robinson has the interception, and it'll be great field position for the offense as they still have a timeout and 38 seconds to work with. McIver throws underneath. He's got Jackson. It's a first down reception as he breaks a tackle and is brought down by DeMarco Anderson. So 1st down and 10. They'll stay empty 5 wide. McIver will throw. He goes underneath for Wayne Alexander, who has an 8-yard reception. So 3rd down and 2, clock continues to run as they don't use their timeout. And McIver throws underneath for Thompson, and it'll be 1st down and goal. The clock will stop for the 1st down, and they're not going to use their timeout. It looks like they're going for the touchdown. McIver steps up, throws, and it's off target, and we will head into halftime down 13-3 as Texas Tech couldn't get any points on that last drive and take advantage of the pick thrown by J.R. Miller. It was a good first half by our defense. They played really good bend but don't break defense. However, our offense hasn't been able to get much going and only has 3 points, and they're going to need to do better, especially with Texas Tech starting this second half with the football. We'll open up 2nd down and 6. McIver steps up and he's going to run and escapes the pressure. He's still going and has a 9-yard gain as he is at 92 rushing yards now. 1st down and 10. They're going to go play action, roll out to the left as McIver fires to Alexander, beating Terrence Mitchell, and it's a 12-yard gain and a 1st down. 3 wide with Alexander in the slot. They'll go draw play once again as Thompson stiff arms the defender and picks up 8 yards. A poor job there as Thompson still only has 34 yards on 12 carries. McIver, though, has been much more effective running the football, as doesn't look like the Coyotes are really respecting him as a runner, but now that he has 100 yards, you have to think they're going to have to start doing something about that. This time they give it to Newby. He's got the 1st down. It's a 12-yard gain as they have the ball inside of the red zone. They'll work 1st down and 10 from the pistol. Throw underneath. It is caught, and it's a 1st down. It'll be goal to go now. And see if our defense can come up with another big stop in the red zone. McIver will roll out to his right. Now he's going to take off, and he's brought down and is sacked. It's a loss of 5. Sylvia will be credited for it, but LaDorian McCray made the initial contact. That was Sylvia Weidenar's 11th sack in his career, and coming back with another one. This time it is Xavier Thomas, the redshirt freshman. So defense comes up with another stop. They force 3 field goals, and J.R. Miller will be brought down and lose 3 yards. And he was shaken up on that play. He had to leave in the 4th quarter of last week and has to leave this game this week. We'll give it to Dontavius Knight, who picks up 3 or 4 yards. But Jalen Tate's only thrown 1 career pass, and if we're going to come back today, we're going to have to throw it. And if J.R. Miller isn't able to return, that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Throw underneath. It's Phoenix McDonald for 4 yards, and we'll have to punt it once more. Trips to the left as McIver's going to throw. He goes outside. He's got Keyshawn Carter. Deion Kendrick misses, and the fastest player in college football takes it all the way for the long touchdown. And Texas Tech extends their lead out now to 3 scores with the long passing touchdown. They have 328 yards of offense now compared to only 87 for us. And it doesn't look like J.R. Miller's going to be able to return today, so it's going to fall on Jalen Tate to bring us back as he picks up 9 yards there on the run. Jalen Tate is a much better runner than J.R. Miller. He does have a stronger arm, but isn't nearly as accurate as there is a sack for Kirk Jordan. 3rd down and 9. Dontavius Knight is motioned out of the backfield. No one goes with him, and he's got a big play. He's inside of Texas Tech territory to the 15, to the 10, and Dontavius Knight would not be denied. A 74-yard touchdown and the first career passing touchdown for Jalen Tate. As we motion Tate Knight out of the backfield, no one goes with him. He's wide open. Good block from Cordell Hicks. And then at the end, he would just not be denied the touchdown as he breaks a few tackles and powers his way into the end zone. He's not a big back, but does show off impressive strength there. McIver will keep it as we've cut it back to a 2-score game, but the quarterback will pick up the 1st down, and it will be 1st down and 10. 2 down linemen. McIver's going to keep it once more. He's got good blocks, nice stiff arm there. He's still going, and is finally brought down by Deion Kendrick after a 13-yard gain. 2 backs in the backfield. This time they're going to give it to Thompson, who stretches it out to the right. Nice stiff arm. He picks up 6 yards as they are running the ball very well, as Thompson is starting to pick it up a little bit. They'll go Thompson once again. He breaks one tackle, and Bukowski does bring him down, but picks up 2 and the first down, as Sir Roderick Thompson is very tough to bring down on first contact. McIver throws outside. He's got Jackson. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down and 1. Trips to the left as they're using a lot of up-tempo. Now a throw for Izukanma, and he has it inside of the 15-yard line. It was Jawan Hooper beat in coverage, as that's his 3rd catch. Trips to the left. They give it to Thompson, and the ball comes free. It's recovered by Kevin O'Kelly, and he will be running it back and tries to escape, but doesn't have the speed, but does get a nice return, as it was Eric Sikowski who comes down and jars the ball loose, and we have a chance here to get back in this game. Tate is the quarterback. He fakes it to Page and now pitches it to Phoenix McDonald, who has great speed and picks up 11 yards and a first. So 1st down and 10. Trips to the right with Hicks as the tight end, an unbalanced set. Throw and catch for McDonald. It's a 4-yard gain. So we will head into the 4th quarter down by 13. But we have a promising drive coming together, and we'll have to see what we're able to do with these last 8 minutes. Quick pitch outside for Page, and he has brought down a gain of 5, be 3rd down and short. They load the box. Give goes to Page. He's got another carry and another 1st down, as that his 8th attempt after having 28 last week. A quick throw outside on the screen. It's Jacoby Patton for 5 yards. If Jared Miller has to miss any extended time, I expect a lot of throws like that from Jalen Tate. Now Tate will throw, and it's nearly intercepted, looking for Cordell Hicks. Great coverage there by John Mays, and it'll be 4th down and 5, but the offense will stay on the field. Field goal does us no good. Throw and catch for Cordell Hicks, but it's not enough for the 1st down, and it'll be a turnover on downs as Texas Tech's offense retakes the field. It's 3rd down and 5. McIver takes off. He's got another big run, as this one goes for 14 yards. So it's 1st down and 10. 2 backs in the backfield still. They'll give it to Thompson this time, though. He breaks one tackle, and he's got some room to run. It's another 1st down run for the Red Raiders. This one 12 yards. Sticking with the pistol, they'll give it to Thompson once again, and nowhere to go. It's Shadow Hansen and Tevin Robinson who make the tackle for loss. 2nd down and 12. Thompson once again, and it's Xavier Thomas who comes up with the tackle for loss. With more depth at the defensive line, I do expect us to rotate more, and Xavier Thomas is making big plays. Great coverage there, and great range shown by Ross Bukowski to knock that one away. Let's see what our offense can do with 4 minutes left. Throw and catch for Jacoby Patton. He's got it to the 25-yard line. Now we'll go 4 wide as Tate will keep it. He's got good speed, and he gets to the outside, inside of Red Raider territory, and will spin forward. He was a powerlifting champion in high school, so I expect to see a lot of powerful running from him. Tate throws at the last second, just barely gets the ball away, and it's Muhammad Ali Sariya who had 1 catch last week and has his 1st today. We'll stay 4 wide from the shotgun. Tate throws underneath quickly as the pressure was getting there. Good job recognizing that the pressure was getting there and getting the ball away quickly. 2nd down and 2. Here's Tate, and is stopped and denied just shy of the goal line, and it'll be 1st down and goal. Knight is the back, Peterson is the tight end, and Dontavius Knight has the rushing touchdown, his 2nd score on the day. He has both touchdowns, and we've cut it to a 1-score game with 3 minutes left. Maverick McIver's been very impressive in his 1st career start, and let's see if he can ice the rest of this game away. He'll take off run once again. We've instituted some spies, but he's still picking up yardage. 3rd down and 1. And they give it to Thompson. He's got room, got the 1st down, and the drive will stay alive. You have to wonder when we start using our timeouts. But Texas Tech is still going up-tempo, so we don't really have to worry about that right now. Deion Kendrick beat once again as Keyshawn Carter gets behind him once more. as Kendrick just did not respect the speed of Keyshawn Carter, and it's another long touchdown. Texas Tech's going to go for 2, make it a 14-point game. Throw, catch, and the 2-point conversion is good. So we got 2 minutes to work with and looking for a miracle. Tate throws, tight window for Phoenix McDonald. He's not going to make a lot of plays like that. He's got good speed but questionable hands. 2nd down and 10. Tate fires it outside. A diving catch for Cordell Hicks, helping out the freshman quarterback. 3 wide as we'll throw underneath. Deontay Knox has the 1st down reception, moving down the field pretty quickly, making some nice throws. It'll be 2nd down and 10 as Tate moves back in the pocket, throws, and it's intercepted by Mays. He dropped 2 earlier and now has the pick return. He's inside of Coyote territory, being chased by Phoenix McDonald, who saves the touchdown, but that should pretty much do it. We have 3 timeouts left, and they will give it to Thompson, and he finds a hole, will score, and it's now a 21-point game as Thompson had 2 carries for 22 yards, and Texas Tech starts their season 1-0 with an impressive offensive performance. McIver had 281 passing and 132 on the ground. He was difficult to stop. I didn't expect much of a running threat from him, but he really made us pay. And then they had a couple downfield throws where Deion Kendrick was beat. He's one of the faster corners we have, but still does not have the speed to stick with the fastest player in college football. I thought Jalen Tate looked good in relief of J.R. Miller. He threw the ball well, really better than I expected him to. He made some nice plays underneath and down the field, and 10 tackles for LaDorian McCray. So we can see Texas Tech dominated us in total yards. And now we'll get an update on J.R. Miller's status in just a second. But in week 3, we'll be taking on UAB at home. They are 0-1. We're 1-1 now. And they aren't a super talented team, but Kirk Herbstreit does think they will be victorious. They have a decent athlete in Bryson Lucero at quarterback, and then they did lose to Ohio in pretty dominant fashion. At quarterback, like I said, Bryson Lucero. They have some nice talent in the back 7, and then a couple nice players on the offensive line. Good corner in Keandre Swoops, and so this should be an interesting game. One thing I do want to note is Cincinnati, who's been one of the most impressive programs the last few years, did lose in week 1 to Ball State. They lost Desmond Ridder, and now we get an update on J.R. Miller's status moving forward. J.R. Miller on that run dislocated his knee, and he will be out for the rest of the season. So his 4-year starting career ends today, as he won't be able to return at any point. He improved throughout all 3 of his starting season and looked really good in week 1 against Old Dominion, but we won't be able to see him finish his career, which is very sad. He is the quarterback of this team so far in this series, but Jalen Tate, who is the quarterback of the future, will be thrust in the spotlight a little sooner than I had hoped for. He is a great athlete at the quarterback position. He can break tackles, has a bigger arm than J.R. Miller, but his accuracy is a major concern. Ezekiel Wood, the 3rd string quarterback and now backup, could see some action if Jalen Tate does struggle. He is also a senior. But I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below, and hopefully we can stay and keep winning with J.R. Miller out, and we'll have to see how Jalen Tate can do in relief. I think he has a lot of potential, but this is earlier than I wanted him to play. I was hoping to just have him come in occasionally and run some option, but he'll be the starting quarterback moving forward, and we'll have to see how he'll be able to do, as he has an early test in week 3 at home against UAB. I'll see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day.